2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Well, Game 1 delivered us an overtime classic. We'll see what Game 2 has in store. Welcome to the Goldenrod Radio Tower, the site of Game 2 of the Kanto Basketball Association Finals. Curtis Coleman here to bring you the action, and it's a matchup between the Celadon City Slashers and the Goldenrod Wartortles. Game 1 ended with a 17-4 run for Celadon at the end of regulation to force OT, but in the extra frame, it was all Goldenrod taking a 7-point victory, 94-87 the final. We'll take a look at the starting lineups for this game. Key player to watch has to be Machoke. What a game it was in Game 1. Probably the best player on the floor. 12, 10, and 5. Shutting down Scyzor, luring him into a false sense of security. I broke down why the power forward defense might not need to be as good, but it was still dominant against Scyzor, and a huge factor behind Goldenrod's Game 1 victory. Game 2 set to be underway, and the battle has begun. Gyarados wins the tip-off. Scyzor flips it back to Parappa. Parappa, moving up quickly, gets a screen. Parappa gets an illegal screen against Scyzor. Immediately goes Goldenrod's way. And, I mean, we saw Scyzor in Game 1. It was not the world's prettiest performance. Really struggled. 3 for 13, I believe it was. Just absolutely shut down. 3 for 11, sorry. That shot won't go. And here comes Celadon the other way. Luffy takes the lead pass and springs up to flush it down. Luffy, what a Game 1 he had. 24, 7, and 5. And see the stats right there. Gengar struggled as well in Game 1, especially in that first half. Shooting below 33% from the field. Garchomp inside against Gyarados. Garchomp, what a defensive performance it was from him as well. Gengar, Alakazam, 3. Yes, sir! The league MVP favorite on the board. 3-2. Scyzor finds Luffy. Luffy goes to his right, fading away. No good. Rebound goes to Machoke. Sceptile dribbling it up the court, gets a spin, but he's stolen by Scyther. Scyther moving up the court, slows down, gives it off to Luffy. Luffy to Parappa. Parappa to the right. Parappa on the right side right now. He's all alone. He's going to find Gyarados. Gyarados going up against Machoke here, backing him down. Gyarados, fade away, banks it home. Gyarados had 24 in Game 1. It was a really strong performance by the MVP finalist. And that ball's going to fall out. Scyzor nearly had a steal, but couldn't save it. It'll remain Goldenrod ball. Now, Game 1 was a really interesting matchup. It saw a strong performance from Mew, really his best performance of the playoffs. Or its best performance of the playoffs. Garchomp was fantastic. 7 blocks in that game. Garchomp, speaking of which, is going to give it off to Machoke. Machoke, I believe, had 6 blocks in Game 1. Finds Gengar. Gengar over to Machoke. Alakazam, Sceptile, long 2, no good. Rebound to Parappa. Parappa, pacing it up the court, he finds Gyarados. Gyarados over Alakazam. That's no good. Strong defense by Alakazam, and that height Alakazam brings to the table gives him defensive versatility and allows mismatches like that. Garchomp left wide open for the easy jam. And it's 5-4 Goldenrod. Goldenrod 9-3 this season. First place in the KBA. Number 2 offense, number 2 defense. Just all around the best team in the league. Luffy, 3, no good. Rebound to Alakazam. Alakazam taking it up the court with his left hand. He gives it off to Sceptile. Sceptile's against Scyther. Over Scyther. No good. Gyarados is there for the rebound. Parappa. Up to Luffy. Luffy back to Parappa. Good give and go. Parappa's there for the finish. The big 3 each with a bucket for Celadon City. This team's so reliant on that big 3 offensively. I mean, Scyther and Scizor are also there, but their main offense comes from their big three as Alakazam hits his second three of the game. And it's 8-6. Parappa gives it off to Gyarados. He goes up. He goes down with the points. Gyarados with 4. 8-8. Gengar. He's got a cutting Sceptile. Doesn't see that until it's too late. Alakazam. Blocked by Gyarados! Gyarados gets in there and swats it out. Gyarados finds a trailing Parappa on the mismatch. Parappa gives it off. Gyarados blocked by Garchomp. A chaotic play. Parappa went up past it last second, but Garchomp at that point was at a place, so he was ready for the shot. Look at the Goldenrod bench dancing. They're having a time and a half. They love to be here. Parappa at the top, going to his right. Parappa driving. Parappa under the hoop. Can't finish. Rebound to Garchomp. Garchomp reportedly got some massages from Cynthia before the game. Looking to lock in once again. Cynthia, one of many stars in attendance for this game. We saw in Game 1, Bill was at the game. We saw Crasher Wake at the game as Luffy's going to get fouled. Luffy's going to foul Gengar, and Gengar heading to the free throw line. As mentioned, it was a rough Game 1 for Gengar. 5 for 16 from the field, but the thing about Gengar is he's never going to lose his faith. I know it's Parappa's catchphrase, but he's got to believe. You got to believe in Gengar. He always believes in himself, and it's a big reason why he's developed a reputation as one of the more consistent players scoring-wise. First free throw is good. Gengar named one of 2 players named a first party, all KBA and all defensive. The other being Gyarados. Second free throw's good. So Gengar hits them both. They're up 10-8. It's Luffy taking it up the court. He's got movement. He's got a wide open Scyther at the top. He decides not to shoot. He's going to get a screen from Gyarados. Scyther. Blocked by Garchomp. What a job Garchomp has done since entering this starting lineup. And a timeout by the Slashers. Taking a moment to talk things over. 10-8, Goldenrod leads. And once again, for those of you joining us, this is a new graphic set. Just shout out to the commissioner, worked so hard to get this in our Draft Nido Kings logo. Here's Parappa. 3 on the shot clock. Got to get something off. Heaves it up. No good. Executor's there on the rebound, though. Foul! And I'm not sure about that one. The crowd does not like it for sure, but maybe we'll get a replay. I don't know. Captain Falcon upset. Doesn't look like we'll get a replay. But Executor heading to the free throw line. Held quiet in Game 1 of the finals. Only 2 points. That was after a dominant Game 4 against Kanto, and he's going to miss the first free throw. Not expected. Out of Executor too often. I thought Parappa was exiting for the second. I'm like, really? It's already rhyme time? Executor. Got it. Second free throw is good. It's 10-9 in favor of Goldenrod. Alakazam dribbles it up. Goes to his right. Alakazam goes to his right again. He's going to find Gengar. Open. 3. No good. Rebound to Executor. Executor gives it off to Luffy. Luffy's going to his left. He's getting a little bit of space. He's going to pick up the pace. Look for Executor, and he bobbles it and loses it. Oh, no. It's Goldenrod ball, a broken possession. And the Wartortles get it back. Alakazam going to his right. Parappa running into the back of him. Zam. Oh, look at that. That was beauty in motion from Alakazam. 8 points in the first quarter. Executor finds Scyther. That's blocked by Sceptile. From behind, out of nowhere. Garchomp takes the feed, puts it up. That's no good. Executor's got the rebound, but Gyarados is way behind the play. It's Parappa going to his left. Alakazam's chasing him around. Parappa, you gotta believe Parappa. He's going to his left again. Waiting on the sideline, he's got Luffy. Luffy fakes the jump shot. He's got Gyarados up top. Luffy backing down Gengar. Fade away. No good. Garchomp, easy rebound. Great spacing and positioning by Goldenrod defensively. Luffy 1 for 4, struggling in the first quarter. Machoke. He's going to find Gengar. Gengar against Luffy, gives it back to Machoke. Machoke to Alakazam. Garchomp over Executor. That's no good. Executor's there for the rebound once again. Executor gives it to Parappa. Parappa out to Scyther. Scyther to Gyarados. Gyarados fading away. Good. Gyarados a team high 6. It's 12-11. Low scoring first quarter yet again. Alakazam nearly stripped by Parappa. He's going to find Garchomp. Garchomp backing down Executor. Fakes the turnaround. Now he's stuck in the post. He gives it out to Alakazam. Gengar cycles it for Sceptile. Alakazam, great ball movement. Garchomp, Gengar, Zam, top, 3. Got it! 11 in the first quarter for Alakazam. A different level player. Luffy finds Scyther. That's a 3. That's good. Good job by Scyther escaping Sceptile, getting open. Sceptile, great defender, first party all defense, so not an easy assignment. Sceptile against Scyther. Flips it out. Alakazam's open again. 3. That one finally missing. And the rebound goes to Executor. He got open, but it was a deep shot for sure. But with the way Alakazam's been performing, I don't blame him for taking it. Parappa going to his left. They're down 1. Parappa gets through. Misses the shot. Sceptile's there for the rebound. Here comes Sceptile over to Alakazam. He's going to his right. 3 seconds left. Alakazam gets by Executor. Gets it to go! Scyther, what are you doing there? Just gave up on the play. Decides to play nice. And that'll do it for the first quarter. It's the Alakazam show. They call him the Magician. And he is making magic in this one. 17-14. Goldenrod leads through 1. And Alakazam's got 13 of them. It's game 2 and quarter 2 of the KBA Finals. Alakazam has willed Goldenrod to a 17-14 lead through 1 quarter. Alakazam 13 points in the first. Absolutely dominant. He had 23 in game 1. He's looking to keep that up. Curtis Coleman bringing you the action, and the battle has resumed. We'll see how things change in the second. Zam looking to pick up where he left off. He gives it off to Garchomp. Garchomp. Gyarados is on the defensive side. Gengar to Alakazam. Alakazam's working his way into the paint. Tries the spin. The Magician sends it outside. Gengar, 3. Yes, sir! It's a tough shot, but you know Gengar never loses confidence. He drains that one. The backcourt combined for 18. Gyarados puts it up. That's no good. Rebound poked away by Sceptile. Great work. Sceptile races it up the court. They're up 6. Alakazam to Garchomp. Garchomp waits for Sceptile. Sceptile outside. Gengar, 3. Fouled! On the landing. And Luffy a little reckless. That'll cost him. It was a deep three. It wasn't a great spot to shoot from. But Luffy threw himself at Gengar. And all you need is a little bit of fake tears. And you can get yourself a trip to the line. Gengar 5 points in the 5 points right now. Obviously had that 3 to open the second quarter, so only had 2 in the first. As I mentioned, struggled a bit in game 1. Still 16 points though. If you're scoring as many points as you're taking field goal percentage or field goal attempts, it's not the worst game ever, you know? And I've been very consistent with that metric. Or that policy. The first free throw is good. Second one on the way from Zam. Not Zam, from Gengar. It's good. Goldenrod. Just getting that lead up there. They are taking control. Foot on the gas. And to be fair to Goldenrod, I mean, what a season they've had. They've been the best team all season. Very clear. And they would very much be deserving champions. Gengar, third shot. Good. 8 points for Gengar. Combining for 21, the starting backcourt. It's Parappa. And the scary thing in for Celadon, too, is the fact that their bench stinks. A 3 from Scyther's good. They need these minutes to count. Because, I mean, the game 1 bench scoring was completely lopsided. Here's Machamp. Over Executor. That's good. He takes him on and wins the strength battle. I mean, of course he does. Parappa. To Sceptile. Not Sceptile, it's Scyther. Scyther gets a screen. Scyther goes behind the back. Ooh, look at that. That was nasty. Scyther's got a team-high 8 points. Leading the way offensively. Didn't think I'd say that. Alakazam to Gengar. Gengar backing down Luffy. He's going to kick it out to Sceptile. Sceptile to Zam. 3. No good. Scyther's there with the rebound. Scyther racing forward. Scyther fouled. And he'll get a trip to the line. Scyther getting aggressive. And Falcon cannot believe it. Or maybe he was just playing it up for the cameras. It was a bit late of a reaction from Captain Falcon. Already 4 threes from Goldenrod. I mean, I'm not even sure Celadon's going to make that many this game. They had twice as many threes in game 1. Celadon just not a three-point shooting team or doesn't shoot threes much. Goldenrod has always had that perfect balance of three-pointers and frequency of shooting the three. Better than anyone in the KBA. Second free throw, no good. Machamp dribbles it up. He finds Sceptile on his right. Alakazam goes at him. He's fouled by Parappa. And Zam heading to the free throw line. I mean, the unwavering confidence of Alakazam is one thing that he has, but he always deserves to be confident, you know? He backs up his game. Parappa, look at, all you can see is shame in his eyes. Alakazam's first free throw's good. 14 points. Goldenrod 6 for 6 from the line. They attempted twice as many free throws in game 1, I believe. So much for Celadon's reputation of a team that gets to the line. Second free throw is good. 15 for Alakazam. Timeout Slashers. They need it. Alakazam is absolutely cooking right now. Gengar and Zam. I mean, that's the best duo in the KBA right there. Talking things over. And I think there's a case. The two best players in the league talking things over. Scizor finds Luffy on the inbound. He's going to wait. He's going to take the jumper. It's good. Luffy's second bucket cuts the lead to 5. Alakazam goes to his right. Puts it up. Got it! Again, 17 for Alakazam. Parappa to his left. Parappa spins, finds Executor. Great feed, but Executor misses. Executor regroups, puts it up. No good. And, I mean, you got to make those when you're down. Gengar, 3. Yes, sir! Lead up to 10. It is all Goldenrod. Parappa finds Luffy. Backing down Gengar. Fade away. Got it. Luffy's got 6. Alakazam. Up top. Goes to his right. Zam fouled by Executor. It's a reach in.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
The two highest scorers in this game on Goldenrod. Goldenrod's only had 4 players score. And they're up by almost double digits. Machoke. Sceptile. Alakazam. 3. No good. Rebound. Tipped by Machamp, but it goes to Luffy. Luffy finds Executor. He misses the bunny. Oh, no! Like I said, you gotta make those. Machamp takes it the other way. Over Executor, no good. Executor's got the rebound. Executor stops. To Parappa. Parappa to Scizor. Scizor fakes out Sceptile. Ooh, that was nice. Nice little fake and then take. He down to 6 again. Alakazam finds Machamp. Machamp backing down Executor. Over Executor. That's no good. Scizor's got the rebound. Scizor pacing it up the court. He finds Scyther. Scyther bounce pass to Luffy. Back to Scyther. Back to Luffy. Luffy at the top. Finds Scizor on the right. Scizor drives through. Again, nice work by Scizor. Attacking downhill is absolutely working. And it makes it a 4-point game now. Once up by 10. Machamp under the hoop. Blocked by Executor. Gets the most of him again. A 3 from Luffy. Got it! Timeout Wartortles. A 9-0 run by Celadon. And we've got a game once again, folks. What a run being put on, and it's really led by Executor's defense on Machamp. Machamp really trying to force things right now, it feels. And he's trying to get his confidence back. Remember the existential crisis he suffered against Central City, and then as a result was basically pipped by Garchomp, and oh my goodness. Who else but Alakazam? The response, as always, 20 points in the opening half for the Magician. Executor, other way. That's a foul and a bucket. Executor, a chance for the and one. As into the game comes Garchomp, and I think they need Machamp out of the game. Executor's been cooking him. He's definitely lost the positional battle of the backup centers right now. The free throw on the way. It's good. Executor's got 4. Makes it a 1-point game once again. Alakazam, he's got 20. Here's Machoke. Over to Gengar. Jumper. No good. Executor's got the rebound. Big E takes it up. Sends it up to Parappa. Parappa only 2 points so far. Really struggled in the opening half. Finds Luffy. Luffy with 9. Luffy taken on Gengar. Drives. Fouled! And this is Celadon really kind of going back to their roots. Attacking the hoop and getting their opponents in foul trouble. Think about Gengar. He's not necessarily the strongest type-wise defensively. I mean, as a defender, he's great, but type-wise, against Luffy, you know, it's, Luffy's not a Pokemon, right? So it's much less rational in that sense. Zorora set to enter the game for Sceptile. No, for Machoke. And they're running Sceptile at the 4. We'll see if they can take advantage of this, because, remember, like I always say, it's the bigger your team is, the better it is. Luffy, for the lead, it's good. Luffy's got 11. And just like that, Celadon, on a 14-3 run, takes the lead. Here's Garchomp. He's going to send it outside. Gengar, deep 3. No good. Rebound to Scizor. I would say that's a bad shot for anyone that's not Gengar. Executor. Nice stopping. Ooh, look at that. The runner made by Executor. Showing off a bit of athleticism and agility. It's a 3-point game. They need Alakazam to step up. He's got 20 right now. Maybe, you know what? They don't need Alakazam to step up. They need someone else to step up. Alakazam takes it. Blocked by Scizor! Iron defense! Garchomp, the inbounder. 71 seconds to go. In the opening half. Sceptile, 3. Got it! Sceptile's first bucket of the game. They needed that. 16-6 run for Celadon. Here's Parappa. Creating space, finds Luffy. Luffy over to Scizor. Scizor at the top. Working his way through, and look at that! Knocked off balance, doesn't matter. Scizor already more efficient in this game than he was in game 1. He's got 6 points. Garchomp backing down Executor. Over Executor, no good. Rebound to Sceptile. Zorora finds Gengar. Gengar to Sceptile. Sceptile puts it in. Good scoop shot. Getting around Scizor. Parappa. He's going to get by Alakazam. Falling. Gets the lay-in to go. Parappa's got 4. And the lead is back up to 2. Alakazam. Late in the half. Alley-oop. Garchomp! Super effective! We're tied on that alley-oop poster. Parappa. Final seconds of the half. Physical attack. It's blocked by Zam. Heaves it up from half court, and that'll do it. We are even at 42. The Alakazam show has continued, but Celadon has woken up as well. The 76ers. David, I'd get out of punch range, is all I have to say to that. Well, while David's likely being falcon punched somewhere, I'm Curtis the Sniffles Coleman alongside Mira the Sniffler the dog? Anyway, Mira, what can you tell us about this game? Well, Mira, not much to say. I guess we'll throw it back to the game. Thanks, Sniffles and the Sniffler. We're back inside the Goldenrod Radio Tower. 42 apiece. We find ourselves at halftime. Curtis Coleman bringing you the action for the KBA on Elite 4 TV. It's the finals. It's game 2. And it's still as close as ever. Now, the thing that's keeping... I mean, you saw the stats at half, right? The thing that keeps Goldenrod in this game, I mentioned it earlier, the threes. Celadon doesn't shoot threes, which I'd argue more is the flaw in the meta, but Alakazam's going to pull up from 3. That's no good. Celadon leading in basically everything, and we're still tied because they don't shoot threes. Goldenrod does. Goldenrod shoots more threes than any other team. Gyarados against Sceptile. Tough shot. It's good. Gyarados opens up the second half with a bucket. You got to remember, Gyarados missed a large portion of the first half because Executor is kind of cooking. Here's Garchomp. He drives with the bucket and the foul. The feed from Alakazam, and Garchomp is heading to the free throw line. Cynthia loving that, the difference Garchomp has made. I mean, I know I hate on Machamp a lot, and I have my reasons behind the scenes, but Garchomp is definitely outplaying him in this game, definitely showing why he's the starter for this postseason, for this semifinals, finals, because he has been better since then, for sure. Gyarados going to his right. He's going to back up. Gyarados finds Scizor. Scizor to Parappa on the right corner. Parappa, step back. 3. Got it! Finally! A 3 for Celadon. It's 47-45. Gengar takes the feed, springs up and puts it down. It's like that Alakazam with 5 assists. That bad pass by Parappa intercepted by Sceptile with ease. Alakazam finds Machoke. That's a bucket. His first of the game. And the lead goes to Goldenrod. Here's Parappa taking it up the court. Down by 2. What can they do? Gyarados finds Parappa. Parappa on the corner against Alakazam. Scizor. No good. Good defense by Machoke. Had him in position. Just forced a bad shot. Here's Garchomp. Mismatch over Scyther. That's no good. Gyarados didn't have to get very high to grab the rebound. Luffy breezes by the defender and gets up there for the jam. Luffy's got a team high 13 points. Definitely leading the way offensively in the finals. Alakazam, look at that. He just walks by Parappa. Game high 22 for the Magician, and a timeout 5 Celadon. 51-49 Goldenrod retaking the lead. And what an offensive explosion we've seen in these middle 2 quarters. Both teams really finding their groove. Let's see what changes are made, if any. None. They're rolling with the same 5. It's Luffy in the corner. Luffy back to Parappa. Parappa's at the top. Now he's going to walk into Scyther. Now he's going to swing it out. Scyther, 3. Yes, sir, for the lead.
3 points.
Scyther's been huge. He's got 12. And just as that happens, they're taking him out. Great. Alakazam to Gengar. There's a 3. That's just out. And it's rebounded by Gyarados. Here comes Scyther. Scyther to his left. Spins over Machoke. That's blocked. Doesn't matter. Must have used a bug type because it was not very effective. Alakazam in the corner. Finds Machoke. Machoke backing down Scizor. Machoke under the hoop. He gets by, but he misses. Oh, no. Scizor on the rebound. It's Parappa. Parappa challenged by Alakazam, all alone on the left side. Backs up. Scyther. 3. No good. Rebound to Gengar. Gengar going to his left against Scizor. Gengar wide open. Alakazam. 3. Yes, sir! 25. Absolutely cooking. Luffy trying to respond. Finds Scyther. Scyther to Parappa. Parappa gets a screen. Parappa, mid-range shot. No good. Rebounds to Scizor. Scizor in the paint. Gotta get something off. He escapes the paint before he gets a 3 in the key. Parappa going to his left. His jumper falls this time. Parappa's got 9. We're even at 54. Here's Alakazam. Going to his left. Backing up. Finds Machoke. Machoke to his left. Midi. Good. Machoke's got 4. And the lead is back with Goldenrod. Timeout Celadon. And what a job Alakazam's done spreading the ball out in the second half. I mean, you establish yourself as the scoring threat, and then you start moving it. Into the game coming Teleon and Alolan Sans. Wow, it's the bench shifts a bit early. And this is the matchup we love. Rhyme versus Mew. Gyarados. The post, they go for the starters anyway. Gyarados! He must know Ice Fang, because that just cooked Garchomp. The dream shake of all time. It's a block by Executor. Another go for Machoke. Caught by Gyarados. Inteleon slowly moving up the court. Goes around. Blocked by Machoke from behind. Now, if he had used his left hand on that play, that would have been an easy bucket, but Machoke creeps in out of nowhere to get that rejection. Mr. Rhyme gets the inbound, sends it out to Inteleon. Inteleon gives it back to Rhyme. Rhyme, 3 on the shot clock. He's going to have to put it up. No good. Too heavy. And it's rebounded by Machamp. Machamp's against Mr. Rhyme. This is a major mismatch. He's going to give it right to Alolan Sandslash. Oh no. Rhyme pulls up. Midi. No good. Executor's under the hoop. He gets the rebound to go. Executor gives his team the lead. 8 points from Big E. Pidgeot to Garchomp. Garchomp to Zorora. Zorora's got a 4-time advantage over Alolan Sandslash. Mew from 3, no good. That was a deep shot by Mew, who was wide open. Executor drives, fouled by Garchomp. Executor getting a trip to the line. And I gotta say, what a redemption game it's been for Executor. Was kind of shut down in Game 1, is back at it and thriving. In Game 2, he's got 8 points, at least 10 rebounds. Really asserting himself as the top 6th Mon in the series. And I talk bad about Celadon's bench all the time, because the rest of their bench is quite abhorrent this season, but Executor certainly not included in that group. Kind of hits that sweet spot of phenomenal player, but also not so standouty that another team wants him as their starter. Mew, 3, no good. And they're content to let Mew shoot, it looks like. Mr. Rhyme He's going into a little dance against Mew. Rhyme's tunes likely powering him. Oh, look at that screen, but he's blocked! Gyarados opens up a wide open lane, but Zorora makes the last second block. That was beautiful. Garchomp is going to find Pidgeot wide open. Jumper's good. 4th bench points of the game for Goldenrod. It's 60 to 58. Mr. Rhyme to his right. Drives over Mew. No good. Another miss for Mr. Rhyme. Garchomp driving. Fouled with the bucket for a chance to take the lead. And I say this every game. I sound like a broken record. This is what happens when Mr. Rhyme enters the game. You know, Mr. Rhyme and Mew both kind of having a mid-off right now. That's to be generous. Garchomp's gonna miss though. But looks like Celadon's more content with letting Mr. Rhyme take their shots, and that's costing them dearly. Executor's got a cutting sand slash. Great feed, great cut, and a great bucket. Executed to perfection by Alolan Sand Slash. He loves those cutting plays. Mew, down 2, taking on Mr. Rhyme. And look, no one, the world stops to watch Mew versus Mr. Rhyme. No one even moving an inch. Mew kicks out. Zorora, deep 3. No good. That'll do it for the 3rd. Well, we've gotten the duel between Mew and Mr. Rhyme as hyped. But it's a different bench player taking control. Executor powering his team. And the Slashers lead 62 to 60 through 3. Well, we've seen 3 quarters of back and forth basketball in Game 2 of this KBA Finals, and the assist of the game. Ah, wow, yeah, that was great. I love the part where you can't see what's happening. As I was saying, it's Game 2 of the KBA Finals. We've seen 3 quarters of great basketball, and now it's time for at least one more. Curtis Coleman bringing you the action for the KBA on Elite 4 TV, and the battle has resumed, and look at that. Both benches are done for now. It's starters versus starters. Parappa gets through the defense, finds Scizor to put it home. Parappa almost got too unselfish on that play, but I mean, the chop kicks getting through. Look very agile. Alakazam, other side, jumper, no good. Garchomp got in there. He's got the bucket on the rebound. 11 for Garchomp. 7 in the second half. Luffy all alone, and Alolan Sand Slash called for the illegal screen. What are you doing? Oh no! Goldenrod ball. Alakazam leads the way for his team. He's got 25, a combined 38 with their starting backcourt. Zorora finds Garchomp. Garchomp to Zorora. Over to Sceptile. Sceptile, the defensive specialist, I'll admit, has kind of struggled in this game. Alakazam, 3, no good. Rebound to Gyarados. Scizor finds Luffy. Luffy all alone on the left side. Parappa's got movement, though. Takes the bounce pass. Alakazam's too big to get a shot off. Parappa backing him down, though. Fakes him out. Takes the shot. It's no good. Alakazam was there playing some great defense. He's going to find Garchomp. Garchomp posts up over Scizor. No good. And Scizor's got the rebound. He's taking it up the court. Scizor going to his right. Scizor attacking Garchomp. There's a foul. And Scizor will head to the free throw line. Scyzor,
Take a break.
8 points so far, significantly better in Game 2 than Game 1, and it's a big part of why Celadon leads right now. I mentioned this in kind of the scouting report where Celadon takes a player who's too confident on your team. Not Celadon, Goldenrod. They're great at the defense because they take a player who's too confident and puts them in their place. They have an abhorrent shooting day, and that's why they thrive so much. It's Umbreons, it's Hitmonchans, it's Charmanders. They all have their worst games against Goldenrod. Oh, that was a flagrant. I didn't even realize that. So Scyzor's going to make both free throws. Garchomp called for the flagrant. Look at Sceptile springing up there to make the catch on the Luffy attack. Sceptile finds Alakazam. Back to Garchomp. As I was saying, anyway, in Game 1, Scyzor was way too confident. He took way too many shots. He was trying to pull up from 3. But Game 2, he's humbled himself, found his role, and thrived in that role. 66-62 off the Alakazam miss. Alolan Sandslash taking it to the hoop. Fouled by Alakazam. And Celadon just attacking the hole. Captain Falcon's squad can do nothing about it right now. Alolan Sandslash heading to the free throw line. One of the lowest scorers in the playoffs. Averaging under 2 points a game. 1.2 points on 35% from the field. First free throw's good. There you go. 3 points in this game for Alolan Sandslash. Now another thing. It's really not gone well for Goldenrod. It's the bench scoring. The bench scoring hasn't been there. 4 bench points. For reference, in Game 1, they had 21. Alolan Sandslash has 4. That's 14 bench points. For reference, in Game 1, they had 4. So it goes from a 17-point advantage for Goldenrod to a 10-point advantage for Celadon. That's a 27-point swing. Timeout by the Wartortles. We'll see what they can draw. The inbound to Alakazam. Likely, no, it's going to go to Machoke. Machoke over to Garchomp. Garchomp sends it over for Alakazam as Zoro's entered the game at the 3. It's Sceptile over Zoro. It's no good. Zoro and Scizor group together to play some decent defense. Zoro will see if his Luffy connection will work. No points for Goldenrod in the last 2 minutes. That's not great to see. Luffy attacking Gengar. Gonna send it over to Scizor. Parappa. Back to Scizor. Pulls up. Block. No, it's a foul. Okay, that one's BS. I'll say I disagree with that call. You're going to look at it again. That looks like a clean block. Scizor really sold it on that play. Scizor is going to get a trip to the line for 3. And a possession that looked like it was a certain turnover is turned on its head.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Garchomp just looking upset right now. Scizor at the line. First shot is good, and that's the 5th player into double-digit scoring for Celadon. It's an extremely balanced team effort right now. Typically, it'd be the other way around, where Celadon's the team top-heavy and Goldenrod's the team with depth, but right now it's Celadon versus Alakazam, and Alakazam struggled in the 4th quarter. Apologies, I believe it was only 2 free throws, but Scizor's got 11. A great performance. Here's Alakazam to his left. He's had to do it all tonight. We'll see if that changes. Garchomp taking on Gyarados. going for it. Blocked by Gyarados. Rebound. Garchomp falling for it. He doesn't get it on time. It goes out. It's Celadon ball. Gyarados stands strong on defense. Luffy takes the inbound. Takes it up. Step back. 3. Gengar in his face. That's no good. And Machoke swats that rebound out of the air. Over to Garchomp. Garchomp finds Sceptile. Sceptile. He's going to find Garchomp. Ooh, look at that give and go. Works to perfection. Garchomp's got 13 and 9 in the second half. Team's leading scorer in the second half, actually. Zoro gets right by Sceptile. And he's going to miss, but Gyarados is there for the comfy putback. Gyarados, not nearly the game he had in Game 1, but he doesn't need it to have the game he had in Game 1. He's got 12 points. That's a competent performance. Machoke gives it to Zam. Zam, Sceptile. Alakazam gets it at the top. From the elbow. 3. Got it! 28 for the Magician. Luffy to Parappa. 3.5 to go. Parappa gets a screen. It's an illegal screen! Oh no! Alakazam fights hard, gets knocked down. Oh, what a job by Alakazam on that play. And they're taking Luffy out. Who's it? Inteleon's it? Why? Regardless, here's Machamp. Over Gyarados, not even close, it's blocked. Gengar, Sceptile to Machoke. Machoke fading away over Zoro, no good. Rebounds there for Sceptile. Machoke to Gengar. Gengar against Inteleon. Very little movement. Alakazam takes the shot, it's good. It's a 2. But Alakazam's got 30. Timeout Slashers. Gee, you know who would be great to have out there? Luffy. He's been great as a closer in this playoffs, and MF Doom is once again making some interesting decisions. Player of the game, Gyarados. I think I'd go Executor here. The bench has really been what's powered Celadon in this game, and Executor, obviously, the spearhead of the figurehead of that is Gyarados. Going to be fouled by Machamp, and that's a needless foul, I'll say. Gyarados did. He had an openish shot, sure, but he had taken it already. There was no need to close out on that play, and Machamp gets there a little too late. It's Gyarados. First free throw. Good. Gyarados tied for a team high with 13. And that increases the lead to 4, most importantly. Gyarados, second free throw. Good. Mira starting to make noise. She is getting hyped up for this one. Huh, buddy? Yeah, Mira making some noise as a timeout called by Goldenrod. Alakazam on the inbound, gives it off to Machoke. Machoke against Zoro. Machoke swings it out for Gengar. Alakazam at the top. Gets a screen from Machamp. Step back. 3. No good. Rebound to Gyarados. Huge miss. That would have put so much pressure on the Slashers. Scyther to Parappa. Parappa's against Gengar. Parappa out to Scyther. Scyther to Zoro. Zoro flips it back to Scyther. Scyther, jumper. Got it! Huge shot from Scyther. And the lead goes up to 7. Mira loves it. She bumped the microphone in excitement. Alakazam to Machamp! That's an alley-oop! All of a sudden, the lead right back down to 5. Here's Parappa. Making some space. Parappa. Over to Gyarados. Gyarados. Over Machamp. Fading away. No good. Machamp's got the rebound. 5-point game. And it's going to be a steal by Parappa. Huge play. Gyarados. Other way. Missed. Oh, no. And Goldenrod gets another shot. 74 seconds to go. Alakazam finds Machamp. Machamp knocked loose and stolen by Gyarados. Clutch player of the year does it again. Parappa up there flies. Seven-point game in the final minute. Alakazam 3, no good. Gyarados has the rebound. And a 7-point lead in the final minute. Well, that can mean one thing. The benches are about to come in if there's a stoppage. Parappa misses. Here's Sceptile to Machoke. Alakazam over Parappa. That's good. 32 for Alakazam. 78-73. Inteleon going to be fouled way behind the camera angle. Now, because it's a 5-point game, they're trying again. Foul against Sceptile, so Inteleon will be heading to the free throw line. This, I wouldn't say is particularly deserved. Inteleon is yet to score in this game. And I'm sure the fans are thankful that MF Doom's confusing, apparent disdain for Luffy has not come to cost them in this game. Second free throw good. It's a 7-point game now. Alakazam. Timeout Wartortles. That doesn't bode well. That might have just ended the game. No, it didn't. Okay. Good. Machamp to Alakazam. Alakazam. Jumper. No good. Rebound to Zoro. And now they'll have a chance to run out the clock. Celadon. The bench steps up. Executor leads the way. A great team effort. And the series is even at 1. Celadon steals one on the road. And the KBA Finals is all knotted up. Heading to Celadon. 80-73 your final.
Thank you one and all for attending tonight's contest.
Fantastic performance, defensively especially, by the Slashers. And the finals is anybody's game. Alakazam, I feel so bad, and Executor getting the post-game interview. Unfortunately, I can't dub it. But that'll do it from us. For all our friends of the KBA on Elite 4 TV, I'm Curtis Coleman, thanking you for joining us. We'll see you next time.